Hey guys, so I know we have been working on conversions for a couple of days. What we're going to do today and tomorrow is we're going to take those conversions and we're going to put them into story problems. So not only are you going to have to be able to kind of convert, but you're also going to have to use those things within a story problem. So you're going to have to figure out what the question is asking you. You're going to have to then like do some conversions and then decide is it asking you to add, multiply, subtract, divide, and you have to remember how to do those things. So it's going to be a challenging 2 days, just giving you a heads up. It's not just going to be super easy conversions. Mostly what we're going to be working on is word problems, so I need you to really kind of focus and put yourself in these stories as you get ready to look at some of these word problems. All right, let's take a look. We're going to be doing mixed measures, so this is module 15.5 if you're in your book. It says, we're going to go over several examples. So it says, Herman is building a picnic table for a new campground. The picnic table is 5 feet 10 inches long. They want to know, how long is the picnic table in inches? So this one's pretty easy. It's just mixed things. So 5 feet 10 inches, they want us to convert the whole thing to inches. 5 feet 10 inches, how long is the whole thing in inches? So let's change the mixed measure from feet and inches just to solid inches. Well, we know 5 feet 10 inches. Let's change the feet part to inches. Well, how many inches are in 1 foot? There's 12 inches in 1 foot. So I know we would multiply 5 times 12. 5 feet times 12 inches will give us how many inches it is. So that should be 60 inches. 5 feet is the same thing as 60 inches plus those 10 extra inches that we were talking about. This one started off easy. That picnic table was 70 inches long, which is the same thing as 5 feet and 10 inches. All right, let's get harder. It's going to get harder and harder and harder. All right, let's take a look at this one. Herman built a deck behind his house in 2 days. The first day he worked, he made the deck 12 feet and 6 inches wide. The second day he worked, he made the deck 8 feet and 4 inches wider. So he added on to what he already had. The question is asking, how wide is the deck that Herman built? So how wide is it total? We're wanting our total here. So the very first part he built, 12 feet 6 inches. Then he added 8 more feet and 4 more inches. So we're going to have to add to find this total. 12 feet 6 inches, 8 feet 4 inches. Let's start just by adding the inches part. 6 inches plus 4 inches is 10 inches. And then 12 feet plus 8 feet is how many feet? 20 feet. So the deck that he built was 20 feet and 10 inches wide. What if, though, I want to talk about this little bonus thing. What if he added an extra 2 inches onto the deck? So if he added an extra 2 inches, that would be 20 feet and 12 inches. Well, what do we know about 12 inches? That should ring a bell for you. 12 inches is the same thing as 1 more foot. So instead of saying 20 feet, 12 inches, you would just say 21 feet total. Okay, does that make sense? Let's look at some more examples. Number 8, look right here. It says, Jackson has 1 foot 8 inches long, a rope, sorry. He has a rope that's 1 foot 8 inches long. He is then going to cut that rope into 4 equal pieces. 4 equal pieces should give you a clue as to what type of problem this is. If I'm taking a total and I'm splitting it into equal groups, do you know what type of problem that's going to be? That should be a hint that this is going to be a division problem. Or maybe I'm going to draw a picture to help me out here. right? So here I have a rope. This is 1 foot, and then it also is this part 8 inches. But I need to get these to match before I can split it up into equal parts. So 8 inches I can't change to feet, but I can change 1 foot. I know that's the same as 12 inches. So if this is 12 inches and this is 8 inches, how many total inches of rope do I have? What's 12 inches plus 8 inches? I know I have 20 inches of rope total. Now I'm going to take that rope, and what are we doing with it, right? This is not the answer. It says he's going to cut it into 4 equal pieces. So that's 4 equal groups. I need to take 20 inches and split it into 4 equal groups. So that's 20 divided by 4. If we know our multiplication facts, we should know there should be 5 in each group. Right? So again, say I had, this is 20. I'm going to split it into 4 equal groups. If I had 5 in each, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5 inches each piece is. Right? So this is like a multi-step layered problem. Everything that we're going to do is going to be like this. You're going to have to think about, okay, not only conversions, but what is it asking me? Then you actually have to solve it, right? They're tricky problems. Look at number 9. It says Sam and Dave each solve the problem at the right, this problem. Sam says the sum, or the answer to the addition problem, is 4 feet 18 inches. Dave says the sum is 5 feet 6 inches. Whose answer makes sense and whose answer is nonsense? Well, let's take a look. Sam says the answer is 4 feet 18 inches. The other person says 5 feet 6 inches. What do you guys think? Who's correct here? I can see how they got this one. 10 inches plus 8 inches. You sit there and add them. 18 inches, 2 feet plus 2 feet, 4 feet. However, something is wrong with this 18 inches part. It's too big, right? What happens after you get past 12 inches? Once you get to 12 inches is the same as what? 1 foot. So once I get to 12 inches, I should be able to convert that to feet instead of leaving it in inches. So look at what this person did, the 5 feet 6 inches person. If I'm just looking at the inches part, 10 inches, 8 inches. If I start this 10 inches, how many more inches does it need until it's a foot? It's 10. It only needs 2 more, 11, 12. 12 inches would be a foot. So if I take 2 from this 8 and give it to here, I could make this 12 inches, and this 8 I would turn into 6 inches. So this 12 inches is now an extra foot. So I have 1 foot, 2, 2, so it's 2, 4, 5 feet, which is how we got that, and 6 inches left over. So 5 feet, 6 inches makes more sense than saying 18 inches, right? Because once you get past 12 inches is a foot, and we can turn it back into feet. Does that make sense? They're tricky problems. So we're going to look at a lot of examples. Let's look at one last one for this video. Dawn has 5 pieces of pipe. Each pipe is 3 feet 6 inches long. I'm going to draw some pictures here. Okay, here's a pipe, 3 feet 6 inches. He's got how many? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? They're all 3 feet 6 inches. This one 3 feet 6 inches, 3 feet 6 inches, 3 feet 6 inches. So I've drawn my picture to represent my stuff. He's got 5 pieces of pipe, each pipe 3 feet 6 inches. If John joins the pieces end to end, so he's gonna stack them next to each other like this, and then draw like this, right? He's gonna put them all together, joins them together end to end to make one long pipe. How long will the new pipe be? Well, that would be taking all these and adding them all together, right? Because this one and this one and this one and this one. All right, let's start. I'm just going to add the feet part. 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet. What's 5 times 3? That's a total of 15 feet. Now, I'm going to join some of these together to make feet, right? Look, 6 inches plus 6 inches is 12 inches. That's the same as 1 foot. So that's another foot. 6 inches plus 6 inches here. That's another foot. And then 6 inches, I don't have anything left to combine that one with. So I have 15 feet, 16 feet, 17 feet, 17 feet, and 6 inches should be the total. All right, you guys, what you're going to try is some of these word problems, okay? Drawing pictures are going to be a huge help. Also, if you can't remember like how many inches are in a foot or something like that, you should have seen a reference page like this past week. This has all of the stuff that you're going to need on it for you, so you don't have to memorize it. Let me show you real quick right here. Right? This has all of your stuff, so you don't have to have it memorized. Look, 1 foot, 12 inches, 1 yard, 3 feet, 1 mile, 1,760 yards. It has all of these things, so you don't have to have it memorized, and you get to use this on the STAR test. They give it to you. So you don't have to worry about having it memorized up in your head. You just have to know how to use this sheet if you have it, okay? Good luck on your questions. Please let me or Mr. Johnson know if you get stuck or have any problems, okay? Good luck.